Welcome back, everyone. Just finishing up this contract here. Pretty big one. Pretty big contract. Managed to get a lot of it done. Works great. The big fields work really nicely with the GPS steering assist. So I might have. I've already delivered one load in the truck, and I might have more than one truck left over, so we might have to make 2 trips. I'd just like to get this knocked out, and then we can work on other stuff. How's everybody doing today? New series started yesterday. I don't know if you guys caught it. Oops, I am full. You know what? Let's just drive over there. Trying to do something a little bit different with that, with the new series. Make it a little bit more interactive, get feedback and how to progress, what to do next kind of thing. If we're lucky, we might be able to get all this in there. Oh man, it's gonna be close. Gonna be very close. You know, there's gonna be just a little tiny bit left that won't fit, right? All right. Actually, there's not a lot left here. I have to keep reminding myself. I cannot use workers on this. When I started working on this contract here, off camera, I just went, I guess muscle memory, and I fired up a worker and he took off. I went, oh no 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 no. So I didn't actually harvest anything with a worker, but a worker did drive a little bit around the field. So my bad. But I have to keep reminding myself of it. Not used to that. I'm so used to doing workers. %. Oh man, I know it. There's just going to be not quite enough room for all this. So the mods are coming out fast and furious now. Still waiting on a little bit more small stuff, particularly small harvesters of various sorts. But we're getting there. The maps are coming out. We've got lots of maps now. I mean, not as much as last year at FS22, but there's a huge map, Matobapa. I believe that's a Brazilian map, or maybe a Spanish map. I'm not sure. It has a very annoying ramp up and down to the city. When I say annoying, I mean it's a long drive and it's uphill, and it's just a little bit painful to have to keep running back and forth to the city. So that is a perfect map for using store deliveries mod. All right, that's it. I think there's a couple of little pieces that got missed. Can we fit another 3,000 liters in this, please? Yes. Might get lucky. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, 116 liters. Jeez. Okay. Well, I don't even know if we're going to bother with that. Just going to leave that running. Let's head out. We'll take the ferry this time. I took it off camera when I delivered the first load. I have to do some quick math, figure out if 116 liters is worth coming back for. Put the lid on it. I really haven't done much else on the actual farm. I have a field that's ready to go as far as planting, so we might do a little bit of that. Although we have a pretty small seed drill, so it could take a little bit of time, but if you guys are patient, I can be patient too. I made sure when I came back that I left the boat in the right place so I don't have to summon it. This will make this trip pretty quick. I was wondering what the weight limits were on these types of boats. I assume it's pretty high. There we go. Gates down. Up we go. Alright, let's go see how much money we can make off of this. So far, the harvesting contracts have been very lucrative, so I think we're going to make some good money. I say I need a more powerful truck, but this doesn't even belong to me. It's part of the contract. Kind of wish I had started the series up here somewhere. Just deal with all the smaller fields out here. Do some smaller, less lucrative, but smaller contracts. It's got I don't know, it's a nice simple map. I like it. I like this map. I don't think I'm going to go back and get that other 116 liters. It's barely worth it. Okay, what tip side are we at? I'll do the back one first. Open that up, see how quickly it's going down. Okay, and we are now at the front. $97, $98, $99, $99, $99. There we go. 99. And here we go. There we go. Start making some money now. $40,000 extra. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that 116. We'll just be grateful for that. And let's finish up this contract. This one is another 30,000. So see how crazy this is? I was gonna say ridiculous, and I guess it is kind of ridiculous, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. 88,000. Okay, back to the farm. All right, so the rice looks very good. Very good. Do I need to flood this? No. I think we might be done for flooding, or maybe I have to wait for next month. I've got some weeds over there, so that's one thing I need to look into, and then I have to plant this field. So I did manage to get it, the rest of it all carved out, but I haven't put anything in here yet. That'll be a bit of a chore. Got some more saplings coming out, so we'll be good. And this as well. Yield bonus is only 7. Okay, so I guess I do need to fertilize here. Do I need to water? No. Okay. I need to fertilize. Now, I want to say I thought I had a fertilizer spreader. Thought I had one. Here's my fertilizer. Hang on a second. I'm gonna drop this. Now this thing is leased, so I do need to get another tractor. I'll have to buy one. I guess I can go right through here, can I? Where? Oh, wait a minute. I think I know where it is. Hang on. Why don't I just check this way? Why don't I just check this way? It'd be easier to just go through. There it is. I have one. Okay. I think it's in the font set. There it is. Sneaky, sneaky in the corner. Alright, let's get this loaded up. I do need to do a little painting here for the yard. I'm just going to back in here and load up a little bit more. Okay. Now, let's just look overhead. This will be easier, I think. Where am I? Down here. So the growth fertilize. Okay, so this needs fertilizing. This needs fertilizing. This is that grown yet? I forget. Not yet. Okay, so let's see if I can get this done. Oh no. Oh, that's why I needed. Okay. That's why I needed a new tractor. I remember now. I was talking about it in the last episode. I need something that I need something with smaller wheels. Okay, so I guess it's time. It's time to turn this guy in. We'll return it. We'll buy. We have enough money. We'll buy ourselves a good quality small tractor. We still have to buy a rice harvester though. I think I'm back here somewhere. Let's turn these guys on. Yeah, right here. Return. Sadly, I mean, it's a nice tractor, but I can't modify it for narrows. That's the problem. So I could potentially, I don't know if that actually does narrows, that tractor. Let's have a look. Any good deals here? Ooh, ooh, ooh. That is a pretty good tractor. We may have found our tractor. Twin wheels, rear, narrows. I can put narrows on here. And I can put a front loader on here too, though I don't really need it right now. And it's got a front. Oh, this is great. This is great timing. Okay, this is gonna be our little buddy here. I think I can go cheaper, but this will be good for a while. It's decent horsepower for what we're doing right now. So 54,000. Could have got this. No. Okay, what's this? Disc harrows. I already have a cultivator. Okay, that's good. I did put arrows on it already, so I should be able to get right to it. I mean, you don't look that narrow, to be honest, but I think they just classify as narrow. This one belongs to us now. No lease. We'll just double check, make sure I don't wreck more field. I want steering assist on. Yeah, this will do. Yeah, this is fine. I think it's missing a little bit on the side there, but I'm okay with it. Hang on, let me check something real quick though. Okay, that's good. Oh man, I'm sneezing all of a sudden, I don't know why. Story of my life. Yeah, so we'll have 3 passes. The outer perimeter itself seems to be lacking, but that's fine. Right into the living room. Let's go off center just a little bit. Yeah, I made the same mistake twice. Oh boy. Okay, let's go get the other one done as well. They both need it, so that'll be good. Yep, and these guys are gonna need it a little bit later. I think I can go off center a bit. Oops. I guess I gotta turn that on, don't I? So what's next for this farm? What am I going to work on next after these fields are all in? Oh, no, not the tree. No, 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 no. Okay, we're good. Kind of got most of the stuff that I want set up. So I'm not going to be doing productions. I guess we could consider buying another piece of land, although I do want to kind of keep this a little tight. Like, I don't want to expand too far. And the fields here are so cheap, like crazy cheap. I could get a monster field for like the money that I have. I could get a huge, huge field. I don't really want to do that. So, okay, that's it for fertilizing for this round. I think I'm going to leave this. Actually, why don't I pull in here? I can top it up and store it inside. Yeah, now I'll be ready to go. All right, now we're gonna get something into this field that I actually don't remember what I was planning to do. I think I said I was gonna do canola here. Okay, steering assist, 3 laps. It's gonna take a little while. That's all right. We'll start with the headlands and then you'll do the up and downs. There's 4 headlands. All right, we're off. I gotta stop with the underpowered stuff. I need, I could get a bigger one. And now that I have the horsepower, I can probably upgrade this, but I'll have to think about it. I don't want to get too big, you know. Again, I don't want to expand too far. Let me stop for just a second. I'll look at the map for a second. So we own this and plus this field, right? So this area here. If I buy this is only 31,000. I could buy it. It's a huge field. I could save up and buy this and then expand out a bit more. I'm not sure. Like, honestly, I don't really want to make this a big series, you know, like a big farm thing. I could move up here, start buying fields up here. They're a little bit far to get to. So I got to think about it. Field number 1, only 8,000. Yeah, let me think about that. All right, let's get this done because if I keep taking a break, it'll never get done. The Sri series is taking off. That's going very well. We're starting to grow very quickly. The money's starting to come in at a good clip, so we're able to develop. Let me just look at this for a second while it's driving. There we go. Okay. My wife and I have started talking about the possibility of moving this summer. Moving on from the little homestead that we've got here. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that goes. We have a preferred agent that we worked with before we moved out here. We had a fantastic real estate agent that worked with us to sell our previous home. It was more in, we'll call it suburbia. Like, we couldn't use her to buy because the area we wanted to come to, what she wasn't, that was out of her range. But I reached out to her to see what her range was, because we're thinking of actually heading back closer to the suburbia. We're not doing suburbia again, but closer, And I found out that she's moved, and she's actually she's right in the zone where she can help us at our current home, our current little place here, but also finding a new place for us. So I'm so happy about that. She's got a real estate machine going. She's got a good team. She's got squadrons that come in, they clean, they do light fix-its to your house, they do all the staging and everything, give you a honey-do list of stuff that you need to take care of before it goes on the market. Previous home we sold within 6 hours. 6 hours. Mind you, that was at the peak of the C word. That little pandemic-y thing. And housing prices jumped through the roof then, so we actually sold really well. I have a feeling it's going to be a bit of a different ball game now. I'm doing this right now and I'm remembering, I think it was, I was playing myself. It wasn't recorded. I think it was might have even been in FS19. The ground textures are not very different, I guess. Like right now, there's the cultivated area and the seeded areas doesn't look that different. It does a bit, but not, not night and day. And I just sat down one night. I think I had a cold beer open. I was just sitting there just drilling a field, and it was kind of like this, and I completely missed that I had already drilled the field. I was doing it manually, right? So the worker wasn't refusing to do it because it was already drilled. So I was just doing it over again, but the game wasn't telling me. Okay. Let's back this up a bit. Starting the up and downs now. So anyways, I just felt like a fool. I think I sat there. It was a very large field on a very large farm. And I think I don't know, I think I spent like 45 minutes drilling a field that was already drilled. Now this guy's got narrows on it, and I might just leave narrows on there. Kind of almost defeats the purpose of crop destruction, but I don't know. We'll see. Whoa, wrong button. Where am I? Right here. Hit cruise control and then hit lane lock or whatever you want to call it. Steering assist. It does subtle turns for me, but obviously it doesn't stop at the end. I gotta do that. And I can't tab off and do other stuff. It's a little bit of a worker, but it's used more using the equipment's technology to do it instead of hiring somebody to drive it, you know? Yeah, so the good news is if I move, we're likely going to be moving somewhere where there's much better quality internet. Which means that the door will be wide open for me to start streaming and uploading in higher resolutions, because I only upload in 1080p resolution. If I do more than that, it takes forever for my videos to upload. As it is one episode, if I do a 1 hour episode, it takes about, well, it depends on the time of day as well, but let's say, you know, typically when I do upload, which is in the evening, it can take about 2 hours to upload one 1 hour video. That's quite a bit. I get just barely enough upload speed to qualify for live streaming. Generally accepted speed for live streaming is about 6 megabits, I think it is, upload. And I get 6, almost right on. So, oh, and that's the other thing too. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I had tried a new internet service, a new 5G based internet service. And I tried it because A, it was a lot cheaper, and B, it was because there was a new tower that went up less than a kilometer from my home. And the signal was supposed to be very strong. So I decided to try it. I tried it and it sucked. It was really slow. So they called me yesterday because I canceled and returned the modem and everything. They called me back yesterday and they told me that I ordered, it was a brand new tower, right? And so I ordered it prematurely, assuming that the tower was up and running. And turns out it wasn't. I mean, it was active from the point of view as, you know, it was all built and it was in place, and there were little light at the top of the tower because, you know, for low flying airplanes and all that, but it hadn't yet been activated. So when I was trying to service, I was trying to a far tower, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good. They had given me a promise of 100 megabits download speed and around 10 megabits upload, which was fine. That was supposed to work, but I wasn't getting near that. So now they've reached out to me yesterday and gave me all that info and asked me if I wanted to try it again. And so I agreed to try it again. And they've actually given me a discount for 10 months, as well as they've upgraded the product offering from 100 megabits download to 250 megabits download, which is huge. I don't know what that means for the upload speed, but it should do very well if it works. 30-day free trial, $50 a month. Huge difference in pricing. $50 a month Canadian, which is probably around 30 to 35 bucks US. Rural internet, that's not bad. I'm currently still on Starlink, and that is 160 bucks a month. That is brutal. But up until this new thing, there really wasn't other options, and I need it not just for this stuff. I need it for work, right? I spend most of my days in video conference meetings and stuff like that. We're almost done here. This is taking a little bit less time than I expected. I'm really not going through much seed. Want to look real quick. Real quick. I have nothing leased. Okay. So yeah, the idea on this series was that I was going to get overpowered, larger equipment to make these, make the manual work a little less painful. So we'll try to do that. We'll probably upgrade the seed drill, try to get, I think this is a 3 meter. We'll try to get up to like a 5 or 6 maybe. That'll make things super fast. Does this need to be fertilized as well? Have a look at that. Parts of it do. All right, one more lane. I'm gonna go get the fertilizer spreader. I think I'm going to try and fertilize the whole thing real quick. Then I might have to just touch up a little bit more after the after we get the germination. All right, where is this gonna live? Let's pop this in here. I can't do workers, I can't do production, so options are a little thin for what to do next. I do need a sprayer though. I need to be able to get rid of those weeds. Are you gonna turn on? Come on, man. All right. See if I can do this. This should be doing all right, I think. Yeah, exactly what I wanted to do. This should not take much time at all. I'm now thinking maybe I should buy another piece of land. Oops, what happened? Okay. So I'm just going to have a little bit of a strip down that side of the field over there. After we germinate, it'll be fully fertilized. All right, that's done. Let's grab some kind of spraying device. And this is where it could get expensive, I guess. Okay, that's it. We have no more after that. Okay. Let's have, ooh, what's this? Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't think I want to get into that. Let's have a look real quick. Oops, what am I doing? What am I doing? I want to look in here. I need to be able to spray. Fortunately, I don't think there's anything cheap. That's the cheapest I can get short of, buying a tractor that can take this stuff. So that's kind of frustrating. I could just live with the loss. I might just do that. All right, now let's look at these other fields for a minute. This guy's 31,000. Have a look. Where are we at? There's a bit of weeds in here. This is a lot of land. Do I want to get into this? I mean, the thing that I can do with this, though, is I can make multiple fields out of it. I can break it up into a bunch of small fields. Might be worthwhile to do that. Okay, you know what? Let's rest. Let's rest. We'll decide on stuff tomorrow. Okay, $1 production cost. Yes, I do have the one production that is to make these saplings for us. That's it, though. We're not selling them. We're not allowed to sell them. Okay, so weeds, yes. And a little bit of fertilizing down this side. How's this doing here? Yield bonus is at 100. And do I need to flood this again? Okay, we'll flood that. Let's go over here and if I have to flood that one, I probably need to flood this one too. Okay. All right, so let's have a look. Oh, this is what I wanted to see. This is sunflower. That's a fair-sized field. Well, for us, Number 6 is 10,000. This one is 8,000. Trying to find fields that are reasonable, that might have crops that we can harvest with one piece of equipment. That's what I'm trying to get to. Like this guy here is canola. Spinach. Oh, no, that's not what I want. I'm stuck. I don't know what I want to do next. I think we're going to have to get the sprayer and get spraying. Hang on, let's look at contracts for a second. There's cultivating contracts. There's some smaller ones, so I could do that. I could do some cultivating contracts. Harvesting contracts, no. And maybe This one's like right next to the where it needs to be delivered. Plowing, no, we're not going to do that. Sowing, no, we're not going to do that. So really, it's these cultivating contracts we could do. We're not cultivating that with our little cultivator, that's for sure. But these ones might be doable. Why don't we do that? Let's get on that. I'm going to use my own stuff, so it's going to be kind of small, but I don't need anything this big for this size. These aren't big fields at all. So let's grab. We're going to accept that one. And then let's see, the one 2 fields over, so we'll accept that one as well. Okay. We'll take our little cultivator. Let's go do that. Mix it up a bit. I'm gonna go by the road. I'm starting to think I should have an access out here and not have to go all the way back there. Just shoot right up here, couldn't I? Oh man, look at all these cars. So yeah, new schedule this week because the new series started. So we're only going to have 2 episodes on here. This will be Wednesdays, Thursdays and Sundays for this one, for this series. Okay, so these 2 fields on the left here are the ones that are very cheap, very inexpensive to buy. Those are decent sized fields. I think we might have to take that plunge. We got some time. Okay, so this first contract is right here. Oh man, it looks big all of a sudden. Oh boy, what did I do? I thought this was a lot smaller. All right, let's get on it. Let's get this done. It's a longish kind of field, so it won't be too. I can use a lot of the steering assist functions. Ultimately, we're probably going to look at getting another big harvesting contract at some point to pad up the bank account some more. These contracts will do nicely, but I need to buy the harvester, right, for the rice. So that's going to be, I think that's like 90-something thousand. So it looks like we're going to be taking a step away from the homesteading thing. Having too many, it's a lot of work. And we've done it for 3 years now, and it's really rewarding for sure, but it is also a lot of physical work, especially during like there's certain periods of the year where you don't have a choice. You got to get her done. Else you miss the harvests or whatever, right? Stuff starts to go bad on you. So, and those periods tend to be heavy amount, like lots of hours a day of bending over and picking stuff, and it's just, yeah, we're kind of, I don't know, we're kind of getting old. I guess my knee is a problem. I won't be able to do that much this year, especially if I go and have that surgery I'm waiting on. I might be on my back for weeks. It's definitely going to put a damper on my backcountry camping stuff again this year. So it'll be a third year in a row now where I don't get out much, which is kind of sad. But I love that so much. I absolutely love getting out to the backcountry. Sitting out with no other humans in sight. Just listening to pure nature, no traffic, no nothing. It's a serenity thing, you know. It really kind of. I should pick up that cultivator when I turn. Helps recenter me when I get out there. Like it puts the world in perspective, I guess. Some people struggle with like silence, like just pure silence, and I love it. I absolutely love it. There's no better feeling to me than to hear nothing. I know that sounds kind of weird, but just me and my thoughts, and that's it. No distractions. Okay, so that's the headlands. Let's head up. Pick one at random. All right, we're almost 60% done here. I think what we're gonna do here is we're getting close to my hour here, so I think what we'll do is I think we'll call it for this episode. I may or may not do any more before I record the next one. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just pick up where we left off. Get these cultivating contracts done, and that'll give me some time to think about whether I want to buy those one or two properties there. Kind of expand out a bit. I need to generate some money, right? Because we're gonna need two harvesters. We're gonna need one for the grain, and we're gonna need one for the rice. Well, that's going to be $200,000 I need to figure out how to get. So I'm pretty sure it's going to involve one or two large harvesting contracts again, which is fine. And, you know, we'll do that. That's not a problem. The pigs aren't going to pay off for quite a while. So that's not an income. And the crops on our farm are not going to bring back a ton of money because they're not very big fields. So I need to find alternate solutions for generating wealth. We'll do it. We'll figure it out. All right, guys. Yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope you have a really awesome day.